Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at a couple more of my DC Comics characters, and these two are done in the animated style. Over here you can see the Hydro Assault Joker and Sonic Stun Batgirl, and these were released about 2 years apart. This one was from 2000, and then this one was from 2002. And Mission Masters 2, I think, represented more or less the end of the series where they had the new Batman Adventures logo on here, because you can see by the time they get to this one, it's just called Spectrum of the Bat. So I think they were transitioning sort of the marketing of these things because, and you can see right on the cover of this figure, it says, "Watch Batman Beyond" on Kids WB. So it's sort of like, it may have been the case that essentially the new Batman Adventures was airing less on television and it was more about Batman Beyond and various other things. So, but the interesting thing about these two figures in particular is they are both pretty much reissues of earlier figures that came much even before the new Batman Adventures series. This figure right here and the accessories appear to be just a recast of what was done for the original animated series Batman line. So the styling of the Joker from that series is a little bit different from what you saw with the other Joker figure. I can show you side by side. You can see the styling on it is significantly different. Both still have that animated style, but you can see on this one, things are a little less sharp, and it's still pretty interesting though. And it does harken back to that earlier line because essentially they just pulled out those old molds, made this new version of the Joker with different paint work and stuff like that. But essentially the accessory, this water cannon, is essentially the same exact accessory that came with that earlier version. And this little face mask also came with that version. So it's interesting how they were able to reuse this and make it seem new, even though it really wasn't new at all. And same goes for this Batgirl figure. Actually, the sculpting on this, I believe, is almost identical to the Wind Blitz Batgirl, which came out much earlier. And these accessories here, I have both these accessories that came with the Mad Hatter figure. You can see they're just the same ones. These were green in the Mad Hatter figure, and now they're cast in sort of a dark gray color. And interesting, just this reuse of stuff and repainting the figure so it looks different, but is actually just a rehash of stuff they had done before. And I can show you on the back of Mission Masters 2. This was continuing the same whole strategy of releasing way too many Batman figures, because you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Batman figures as opposed to one villain. And this seemed to be the case at retail. When you'd go into the store, all you'd be able to find is a million different versions of Batman, and you wouldn't be able to find the villains at all. So I was lucky to actually find this version of the Joker, because, you know, finding anything other than Batman was a challenge. So yeah, it was kind of frustrating. And I had mentioned this in some of my earlier videos about that they just went overboard in terms of, you know, trying to make Batman be everything to everyone. And I just, but you basically please no one by doing that. And then on the back of this package, again, you got 2 versions of Batman, and then you got a re-release of the Mad Hatter, and you can see the coloration. So he's got a purple coat on that, as opposed to the blue coat that came with the earlier version that I showed you in a previous video. So again, just changing things up a little bit and giving a different accessory to, you know, make it unique. So I just think it's interesting to see, you know, how they are able to reuse these things and create what appears to be new versions of these characters, but they're actually just recast from earlier versions. Pretty interesting. That's pretty much all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos about DC Comics characters in the future, think about subscribing to the channel, because I will be covering a lot more of these kinds of things in future videos. Until next time, I hope you're having a great day, and thanks for watching.